Hello, Jim at Gulf Eagle Supply. This is Joel from JND SEO. So I'm going to show you 3 ways that you can beat your competition online. And I don't want to waste your time, Jim. I don't want to waste mine, so I'm going to make this as quick as possible. If at the end of the video you want to hear more information, let's set up a 10-minute phone call. If not, no problem. I'm actually going to give you some free tips in this video, and you could actually go ahead and apply them right to your site, and you would see a difference. So Jim, first thing I'd like to talk about would be content. So I'm just looking at your home page here, and I'm really just trying to see how much content you guys do have on your page. You have a little blurb here about kind of what you guys do, and a little bit on the left about different parts of your company with values, history, statements. Overall, I'm going to go ahead and say you probably don't have any more than 300 words on your home page anyway. And I'm really looking for about 1,500. And the reason why is because Google actually will kind of give you a grade based on that. And they're actually going to increase your ranking if you have more words. And they really want to see over 1,000, anywhere up to 1,500, if not more, especially if you're in a pretty competitive area, which I would say Tampa is a pretty competitive area. So part of it is that Google will rank you, but the other part is that the more key content you have on your page, the more keywords and keyword phrases you could have in that content. So as an example, I've just put in roofing supply Tampa FL, and normally you would see some ads showing up at the top here. I guess no supply companies are paying for those currently in Tampa. So the first thing we're going to see is what most people see second, and that is our map section. And we're going to find the top 3 companies are going to show up here in this little preview screen. And this is all based on citations. And that's just when you get your business name, address, and phone number listed into a directory such as Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Home Advisor, to name a few. Next up, we're going to just look at the organic section. So we start seeing companies show up here. So we've put in, of course, roofing supply. So we're getting supply companies in Tampa. And these actually don't show up randomly. They all show up based on Google's algorithm. We've now talked about 2 parts of that, which are content and keywords. And they all show up in reference to our key phrase search. So we could actually rank these based on that. And we would say for roofing supply Tampa FL, number 1 is going to be ABC Supply. Number 2 is going to be Suncoast Roofers. 3 is also going to be Suncoast. So we're going to actually jump over now to a program I use called Ahrefs, and this helps me to kind of analyze your site and see how it's doing. So I can see at the top you guys are using your headers. That's excellent. What that means is that Google can find you a little bit easier in searches because you've used your headers. It's also a way to get in a few keywords, and you kind of do have that with roofing and building supplies. Now, just to get into the numbers a little bit, referring domains are just when you basically have links on another site. So when people click those links, it's going to send them back to your site. So of the 377 referring domains you guys do have, they're sending you back almost 5,000 links to your page. And you guys do have about 3,400 keywords you can be found for what kind of like what we search, roofing supply. And these are driving about 3,300 visitors to your site per month. This is actually on a monthly basis. So those numbers are pretty good. So let's just take a quick look at the keywords and kind of see what you guys are getting those visitors from. So we do see your name right off the bat, Gulf Eagle Supply. And I know you guys are in multiple locations. That's why we have such big volume here with 2,200. And you guys obviously are number 1 for that, which is really good. Top 10 results show up per page. So if we wanted to be on the first page, we have to be in the top 10. With you guys, with your own name anyway, these top, 6 or so, you guys are number 1, so that's really good. People who search you by name, that's going to be some of your repeat customers, referrals, people who saw your logo somewhere on your truck or sign or whatnot. But you also want to bring in new customers, right? So roofing supply near me, that's a pretty good one. Normally I would steer against these because they're national, because you guys are kind of, I think, all over the place. Then, that's not a bad one for you because chances are you do have a location probably near that. And Google does kind of know where near me means as well. So Eagle Supply, let's see. Here's a good one, Gulf Eagle Supply Tampa, so more specific to your location. You guys are number 1 for that. For the roofing supply near me, you are 17. That one's probably a little more competitive. That's going to put you towards the bottom of the second page on that one. Let's see. So pretty much, I would say most of these do have to do with your name. So what I want to do, though, just to give you guys a little bit of a comparison, I'm going to go over to ABC Supply. They were the top ranked for Tampa anyway. If we put them into Ahrefs, we see they're not really using their header, they just have home here. It's kind of a mischance where they could put their business name or some keywords up there. They have about, a little over 2,500 referring domains, sending them back over 71,000, just under 72,000 links back to their page. They do have about 78,000 keywords, and that's bringing about 114,000 visitors to their site per month. So let's just take a quick look at their keywords and kind of see what they're doing. We do see their business name right at the top here. So they, again, I'm assuming have multiple branches. That's why they have such gigantic volume here with 71,000. But they are number one for all of these ones that have to do with their name. Again, that's referrals and potentially some repeat customers. Roofing supply near me. Again, big volume. So I think you guys were 17 for this one. They're number 2. That's going to give them a big jump in numbers there. They do have some specific terms such as siding in here, 46. It's a bit of a vague one. It could be more specific to selling siding and not just siding. Vinyl siding near me, 51. 2. Building supply near me, 10,005. So these are pretty good in terms of supply. New construction windows. So they have a lot of good terms. And you can kind of see they're in pretty much, these ones are all their name. But for a lot of the other key terms of products and services they do kind of offer, they are in the top 10 for, and that's probably where they're getting the majority of their traffic from. All right, so that was just a little bit about content backlink citation. I've given you guys a few tips, definitely adding more content to your homepage. A few more keywords that might be more like the products you actually offer, specifically like vinyl siding as one. And you could even offer them based on your location. I know you had multiple locations, but for instance, we're talking about Tampa here. So you could say vinyl siding Tampa, or all the different kinds of shingles that you guys offer for Tampa and all that specifically to build a little bit more, in your area and bring in even more traffic. Anyway, thank you guys for your time. Like I said, I will just give you a call to just get a little feedback and see what you thought of the video. But I do appreciate your time. If you guys want to hear more information, just a 10-minute phone call is all that I do ask. Thank you guys, though, and have a great day.